Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Sunday. I have great news. I had a great time at church today. I felt like I really had a breakthrough. Um, sorry. It was great. Yesterday after yesterday's video, I was praying to God all the things that I was talking about in the video, and God answered me clear as day, and was very straight to the point. And I'm not going to talk about like what he told me because I feel like that's between me and God. And I feel like, you know, he answered me privately, and all you need to know is that he answered me. And I'm so grateful. And today at church, I felt like I really understood why I was there and what I was doing and why we gather. And I feel like I'm finally starting to understand it and get it. And it was great. And I actually like understood what was being said at the sermon today. I actually like kind of prayed a little bit in my head during worship, and then at the end, I was more friendly to people today. There's a girl there that has 4 kids, and 2 of her young kids love my daughter, and my daughter likes them. So I tried to be a little more friendly today, and like actually try to engage more. And I wasn't like afraid to cry, when I felt like crying. And um, so yeah, it went much better, and I was very just it gave me hope that it it made me realize too that what I'm going through right now is for a reason. God is putting me through what he's putting me through right now for a reason. The things that he's asked me to do, to make these videos, to go to this specific church, to when he's allowing the enemy to attack me spiritually, he's trying to teach me something. And I'm more and more learning to go with it and trust in God and turn to him in prayer and turn to him for guidance, and you know um just turn to him in general, like, and give my life to him and follow his will for me and for my life, because there's a reason for it. It's a good reason too. Like, I've said this before, but God would not have created this universe. He would not have created us. He would not be putting us through the things that we go through for no reason. Because on the other side, the reward is going to be way worth all of this. And I truly believe that. I really do. And I believe even now, while alive as a human, everything that I've gone through so far, everything I'm going through right now, is all going to be worth it in the end and the rest of my life as a human. Like, it's going to be like God's going to, I don't want to say reward me. I want to say like it's not all going to be in vain, and it's all going to be worth it. And as I see it play out in my life, I'm going to be like, yes, and I wouldn't change anything. And I feel that way already, like a little bit right now. And I think I'm going to feel that way even more as I see how God unfolds his plan and will for my life. And I just want to say, like, if you're struggling at all with God, or getting to know him, or prayer, or reading the Bible, or going to church, or spiritual attacks from the enemy, or fighting the flesh, or whatever, keep going keep trying and keep pushing through it and keep trying to get to know God and keep praying to Him, keep reaching out to Him. And just be like so honest. I feel like the more honest I've become lately and the more deeper I've gotten with my prayers and feelings and thoughts with God, I feel like the better things have gotten because I'm actually like really getting down to the nitty gritty with God. And I feel like that's making a huge difference, you know? Because I do have a really, really hard time being really open and honest and vulnerable with people. And because my whole childhood, anytime I would tell people, my family, anyone, that I was hurt or this happened or my stepmom treated me this way or this or that, I was very just dismissed and shrugged off. And so as I got older, I just learned to just not tell anyone because no one cared and no one wanted to hear it. And I was just seen as complaining. And so now it's like, now that I'm getting to know God, it's like, it's been difficult for me to really, really be vulnerable and open with Him, even in private, like where no one else is around. It's like still real has been hard for me. But I've been kind of peeling back those layers and getting real honest with God about my feelings, about all kinds of things. And it's like helping a lot. And two, like I got in a huge fight with my family recently on 4th of July with two members of my family. And I was really, really angry, like angry. And I prayed about it last night. And I found myself, as I prayed, the anger started to go away. I started to realize why I was actually upset and hurt, and that I wasn't angry, I was actually hurt. And I've learned to, whenever my feelings are hurt, I turn to anger as like a defense mechanism, I guess. And so God helped me by praying like to Him about it. He helped me pull away the layers and to see it for what it was. And I ended up at the end of the prayer praying for healing and growth and, you know, for these two people in my family instead of like anything else. And it's crazy. I would have never used to do that. Like, I would have just been angry for a really long time and avoided it and not talked about it, like. So in one night, to have God, like, turn to God in prayer about this and then have me feeling like the anger just went away. I understood what happened, what's going on, how I'm going to proceed from here, and to be praying for them for healing, praying for myself for healing. And it was just like, wow, like, I would have never thought that that was something I would have done. So I don't know, guys. I had a lot of breakthrough yesterday after I made yesterday's video, and I had a lot of breakthrough today at church. So super exciting, and I'm so glad that I listened to God and I didn't give up on church, because I know that He has more for me in store, and He's having me go to this church for reasons that I don't see yet. And so I think the biggest takeaway is when God asks you to do something, whether it makes sense or not, or it's frustrating, or you're like, what the heck, God, like, what? I don't understand. God would not have you do something if it wasn't going to be worth it in the end. That's it. So I'm just believing in that, and I'm obeying. And when I say obeying, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it in a, God knows what's best for me, and so it's in my best interest to just follow Him and and the things that He wants for me. It's kind of like my daughter, like, it's like your child. If you tell them, okay, you don't do something and you want them to listen because you know better, and you're just trying to keep them safe, and they're like, oh no, I'm not going to listen to you. Like, I feel like it's the same with God. It's like obeying God like you obey your parents is not supposed to be a bad thing. It's supposed to be, okay, I trust God and I trust that He wants what's best for me and knows what's best for me. So I'm going to, if He tells me to do something or not do something, I'm going to follow that and obey that because that's what's in my best interest, you know? And I know that, there's a lot of parents out there where, I've had the same thing where, you kind of realize when you're older that they didn't have your best interest at heart or they had other stuff going on. But that's not God, though. God, you can trust Him. You can lean on Him. You can believe in Him. You can follow His guidance and know that in the end, it's what's best for you, whether you see it right now or not. So I'm definitely just trying to lean into that more and grow into that more. And I definitely feel like yesterday and today I had a lot more progress with that. So I'm feeling very good and I was very happy to share that. And I hope that, I just hope things continue. And I hope that if you are struggling at all, I pray that things get better for you as well. Because I know how rough it can be to be having a hard time, especially when it comes to your relationship with God. That's a rough one, but it's a good day, guys. Good day. It's going good. We're going in a good direction. So, yay. All right, let's do today's chapters.
His foundation is in the holy mountains. The Lord loves the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of you, O city of God. Selah. I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon to those who know me. Behold, O Philistia and Tyre, with Ethiopia, this one was born there. And of Zion it will be said, this one and that one were born in her, and the Most High Himself shall establish her. The Lord will record, when He registers the peoples, this one was born there. Selah. Both the singers and the players on instruments say, all my springs are in you. O Lord, God of my salvation, I have cried out day and night before you. Let my prayer come before you. Incline your ear to my cry. For my soul is full of troubles, and my life draws near to the grave. I am counted with those who go down to the pit. I am like a man who has no strength, adrift among the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remember no more, and who are cut off from your hand. You have laid me in the lowest pit, in darkness, in the depths. Your wrath lies heavy upon me, and you have afflicted me with all your waves. Selah. You have put away my acquaintances far from me. You have made me an abomination to them. I am shut up, and I cannot get out. My eye wastes away because of affliction. Lord, I have called daily upon you. I have stretched out my hands to you. Will you work wonders for the dead? Shall the dead arise and praise you? Selah. Shall your loving kindness be declared in the grave, or your faithfulness in the place of destruction? Shall your wonders be known in the dark, and your righteousness in the land of forgetfulness? But to you I have cried out, O Lord, and in the morning my prayer comes before you. Lord, why do you cast off my soul? Why do you hide your face from me? I have been afflicted and ready to die from my youth. I suffer your terrors. I am distraught. Your fierce wrath has gone over me. Your terrors have cut me off. They came around me all day long like water. they engulfed me altogether. Loved one and friend you have put far from me, and my acquaintances into darkness. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. With my mouth will I make known your faithfulness to all generations. For I have said, mercy shall be built up forever. Your faithfulness you shall establish in the very heavens. I have made a covenant with my chosen. I have sworn to my servant David, your seed I will establish forever, and build up your throne to all generations. Selah. And the heavens will praise your wonders, O Lord, your faithfulness also in the assembly of the saints. For who in the heavens can be compared to the Lord? Who among the sons of the mighty can be likened to the Lord? God is greatly to be feared in the assembly of the saints, and to be held in reverence by all those around him. O Lord God of hosts, who is mighty like you, O Lord? Your faithfulness also surrounds you. You rule the raging of the sea. When its waves rise, you still them. You have broken Rahab in pieces, as one who is slain. You have scattered your enemies with your mighty arm. The heavens are yours. The earth also is yours. The world and all its fullness, you have founded them. The north and the south, you have created them. Tabor and Hermon rejoice in your name. You have a mighty arm. Strong is your hand, and high is your right hand. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. Mercy and truth go before your face. Blessed are the people who know the joyful sound. They walk, O Lord, in the light of your countenance. In your name they rejoice all day long, and in your righteousness they are exalted. For you are the glory of their strength, and in your favor our horn is exalted. For our shield belongs to the Lord, and our King to the Holy One of Israel. Then you spoke in a vision to your Holy One, and said, I have given help to one who is mighty. I have exalted one chosen from the people. I have found my servant David. With my holy oil I have anointed him, with whom my hand shall be established. Also my arm shall strengthen him. The enemy shall not outwit him, nor the son of wickedness afflict him. I will beat down his foes before his face, and plague those who hate him. But my faithfulness and my mercy shall be with him, and in my name his horn shall be exalted. Also I will set his hand over the sea, and his right hand over the rivers. He shall cry to me, You are my Father, my God, and the rock of my salvation. Also I will make him my firstborn, the highest of the kings of the earth. My mercy I will keep for him forever, and my covenant shall stand firm with him. His seed also I will make to endure forever, and his throne as the days of heaven. If his sons forsake my law, and do not walk in my judgments, if they break my statutes and do not keep my commandments, then I will punish their transgression with the rod, and their iniquity with stripes. Nevertheless, my loving kindness I will not utterly take from him, nor allow my faithfulness to fail. My covenant I will not break, nor alter the word that has gone out of my lips. Once I have sworn by my holiness, I will not lie to David. His seed shall endure forever, and his throne as the sun before me. It shall be established forever like the moon, even like the faithful witness in the sky. Selah.
It's kind of comforting to know that God is like, I don't want to say a man of his word, because God's so much more than that, but like he stands by his word. And, David did some messed up things, and, God still stuck by him. He punished him, accordingly, but he still kept his word, and that the things that he promised David and told David he would do. So it's super just like, you know, I think deep down that's what we want from anyone, is to know that we can 100% trust that they will stand by their word. And I think we all deep down would want someone to be 100% loyal to us and, you know, keep their promises. And God can give us that. So it's an intense thing, you know, to like really take in, like all of it. God, the devil, the Bible, the universe, how it's created, all of it. It's like, it's all a super intense reality to like really just absorb and take in, you know? And I think that it's something that I'm slowly, more and more and more, just God's, you know, humbling me and taking the arrogant human away and replacing me with, you know, truth and reality and humbleness. And he's definitely transforming my life right now, for sure. And it's hard, but it's good. So, I don't know. Good day, guys. Good day. Well, I'm going to get going, but I will see you guys tomorrow for good old Monday. We'll start off the week good. So, everyone have a great rest of your Sunday.